Welcome students. How are you doing? I hope all are doing good. So we are doing here is chapter 2, network operating system administration. We have read about the maintenance. We have read about the all those management like fault management, configuration, performance, security and accounting management there, and in the next we have also studied about the network security specialist and all those IT opportunities got in the field of network security. And today we are going to continue this chapter with the next topic, and our next topic is about LVM. So let us continue this chapter. So what is LVM? In LVM it is a tool that is logical volume management. So LVM stands in the Linux operating system is logical. L stands for logical, V stands for volume, and M stands for management. And it is a tool which is including and allocating the disks, stripping, mirroring, resizing logical volumes. Means with the help of LVM, a hard drive or a set of hard drives, those are allocated to one or more physical volumes, and those volumes they are replaced on the other block and devices that maybe might span 2 or more disks. Means the physical volumes are combined into the logical volumes with the exception of the slash boot partition. With the slash boot partition we cannot be on the logical volume group because the boot load cannot read it, and if root partition on the logical volume create a separate boot, the partition is the part of the volume group. What happened in the LVM? The hard drive is divided into the partition of the defined sizes, and if a partition becomes full, it is not easy to expand it in a larger or make it a size of a partition. So even if the partition is just moved to the another hard drive, so original hard drive space that is reallocated as a different partition that is not been used. This is about the LVM. So our next topic is about the Windows NT. So what is Windows NT? It is a Microsoft Windows personal computer operating system that is designed for the users and the businesses and needed for the advanced capabilities like NT's technology that was based for the Microsoft successor operating system and the Windows 2000 and Windows NT, which is actually a two product, means Microsoft NT workstation and Microsoft NT for the servers. And in the case of the workstation, it is designed for the users and especially for the business users and who need to the faster performance and who need a system a little more fail safe than the Windows NT and Windows as compared to the Windows 98. So in case of a server NT, when we are using the Windows NT with the server version, it is designed for the business machines that is need to provide the services for the network attached computers, and the server is required together with an internet server such as means Microsoft Internet Information Server, means IIS, Microsoft Internet Information Server for the Windows system that is planned to serve the web pages. So that is the Windows NT. Let us discuss the Windows NT's main feature. It includes with the multi-boot capabilities, means it can coexist with the other operating systems, and it is implementing an primitive multitasking, and it supports the multi-threading operations. It supports the multiple CPU system with the symmetric multiprocessing technology, means SMP. It supports the multiple CPU systems with the SMP, means symmetric multiprocessing technologies. It supports the hardware platforms like Intel or like PowerPC, R400 means RISC, those are interoperable with a variety of the network operating like Unix, Novel NetWare, Macintosh, other systems, and it has the feature of providing the extensive support for the customer operating system like MS, DOS, and the Windows NT Workstation. So those are the examples for that, and it is mainly used for the security needs with the so that was used particularly for the defense department, like so US department was using for the defenses for C2 standards. The NT system, that is popular networking operating system. So because of its low price and the strong application service capabilities, high performance, and the rich software, so it is very popular just because of their low price and the service capabilities with the high and efficient performance. So but the main disadvantage is that about the NT is file service function that is not a powerful as a network which occupies a more service resources. So this is all about the Windows NT. So let us continue with the another topic, that is the Red Hat Linux operating system. Red Hat Enterprise Linux, it is a Linux distribution developed by the Red Hat targeted towards for the commercial markets. Means those RHEL, that is Red Hat Enterprise Linux operating system, that was released in the server edition for the XP like x86 version of the operating system, and for the Power PCs for the IBM systems architectures, and the desktop edition for the XP and the XP 32-bit and processor for the 64-bit. All those the Red Hat's official support and the training and the Red Hat certification program centers around the enterprise platform. It uses the strict trademark rule to restrict the free redistribution with the officially supported version of Red Hat Enterprise Linux. It is trademark rule to restrict the free redistribution, and but it's still providing the source code to the third party, and the third party derivatives can be built and redistributed by the stripping away the non-free components. So this is the operating system type of is Linux and based on Fedora, and the origin of this Linux operating system, the Red Hat Enterprise Linux is USA, where it has been made, and the desktop that was using in the case of this operating system is GNOME and KDE, and the main popularity is about the Red Hat Enterprise is it is using for the commercial markets, to attracting the commercial markets.